So after a whole day of traveling, I'm exhausted, but I made it to India. I'm in Delhi and I met with my friend Charlie, so can't wait to go on an adventure with him. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Good morning here from India. Damn, look at my face. I'm still so tired, but I'm very happy to be back, even if after only a few months, because India is like people either love it or hate it. Now I know many people approach India with prejudice, like it's not clean, it's not safe and whatever else. But then, once you go there and you actually see it and you experience it, some people love it. For some people it's love at first sight. For some others it's not, but then after you're gone, after a while, some whisper starts resonating within your nostalgic feelings, and you suddenly start to miss India, and you start missing its mess and its smells, and it's an incredible country. And this is a little view from the little balcony in this little hotel.
How much for it? Oh, wow, good, good. You buy.
Mr. Chacha and his chickpeas.
Yummy, yummy, my tummy.
His favorite.
Batora, Delhi, number one.
Well, I would say after many hours of struggling in the Indian traffic on the motorbike, we made it to Rewari. We stopped at a local McDonald's, which of course we're in India, so they don't sell neither beef nor pork. So we got this. We are curious about this.
What we're going to actually find.
Yes, these Indian McDonald's burgers. Let's try. There you go. Voila. What do you think about this burger, Charlie?
Very Indian.
Vegetarian.
No, very clear. But these merchants, when the Brits came, they realized that where they were was not where the action, where they were going to make money. So they all went to Calcutta or to Bombay, right? And with the money that they already had, they made fortunes. But they still kept the ancestral home, the Haveli, which we're going to see. Although there would only be a Chogyadar, they might show up maybe 1 week in a year, because it was the ancestral home, it's where they came from, right? But people like all the big financial dynasties, like the Podars, not the Tatars. The Tatars were Parsis, but the family behind Mahendra Jeeps.
Okay.
They came from Shekawati.
Oh.
Because they went from Shekawati to Bombay and Calcutta, the ports. And under the Brits, they made fortunes, And so kind of strategically, but these villages are like ghost towns. There's sandy roads, wild peacocks everywhere, and these beautiful courtyard frescoed houses, one of which Arvin turned into a hotel. So that's what we're going to start.
Oh.
And what we're going to do I mean, we'll have to see. But in the the next 2-3 days, we just take it easy.
All right, we are on the road again. I can't really film while we drive.
I can't hear. I got my hello, yes, Jai Bharat.
So I'll film once we get there. It's uncomfortable to film while we drive. Go too fast and there's too much wind and everything. So, see you soon.
These and to be in the rice paddies, you know, the real, but that is, it's almost gone.
Well, after quite a few hours of riding the bike again today and with a sore butt, we finally arrived to our beautiful accommodation here in Mandawa in Rajasthan. The owner of which is a very good friend of Charlie since the early 90s, although they haven't seen each other maybe more than 10 years at this point. And it's a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful haveli that has been converted into a hotel, like quite a few others. And it's absolutely fantastic. I haven't had yet the chance to properly film it, and now it's already past sunset time, so I will film it properly tomorrow. And now we will be off with Charlie to his friends, the owner of this place, to his home for dinner. So the place is absolutely wonderful. I'm excited about it.
Why is it here?
I keep it.
Oh, you.
Yeah, I've been, and Nabu has got another bulls.
Good?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the best parathas I've ever had. The blue. These are the 1850, 19.
को एक नंबर लग जाता है जैसे कन्हैया चल मेरे साथ कन्हैया कर दे हम नहीं जाएंगे दामा जी डरते डरते अकेले उठ के चल दिए और
So there is another pattern. Right. Oh really? Yeah. So lots of patterns.
Yeah, traveling these places with all these people who are connected to the history of the places makes the experience, of course, totally different. And for instance, my friend Charlie with his local friends here, who are also very good friends with this Ayla, who is the man who basically in the 70s discovered Shekawati and its painted houses and brought all these beautiful books. And I want to show you also something very interesting. Mr. Ayla's original motorbike. Voila! Yeah. And here we are on the road again from Churu to Fatehpur.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Always time for tea.
Well, all these Haveli and their frescoes, they're absolutely beautiful and they're wonderful to explore in all the different villages around, of which, by the way, I think Mandawa is the best. But when it comes to actually film them on video, well, I mean, it's a little bit more of a different story, because once you have seen one on video, they all look very, very similar. So visiting them is one thing, but filming them is a totally different thing. It would probably make more sense to take pictures of individual frescoes, but in that case you must be really passionate about the frescoes themselves and their history and the meaning and so on, which is not the case of these videos. That's why I haven't filmed so much. You know, a few Havelis and few frescoes here and there around the different villages, but absolutely beautiful to live this, to see this, you know, firsthand. It's incredible. Wow, beautiful. It's the vibe. It's wow. Good morning from Nawalgarh.
Yeah.
So only here in Nawalgarh there are more than 300 Havelis. Some are restored, some are not. It's very cool. all these haveli and their frescoes begin on average from the mid-19th century, so I can't help but imagine what was it like to see them and live them 100 and more years ago in their prime. Must have been wonderful. Wow. We are in Lohargal.
Lohargal.
There are 0 tourists, and it's a religious town, right?
We're pilgrims.
It's a religious town, right?
Yes, come to bathe in the holy spring
Good.
of Shiva.
Let's go find the Swami.
Ram Ram.
Here we are in our luxury accommodation in Lohargal for only 700 rupees a night, which is less than $10, meaning we are paying like $3.5 to $4 each for this very decent place. Wonderful. But we're freezing our ass off. Okay. Well, we came looking for Baba Muni, who Charlie met many years ago, but unfortunately he passed away a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago, at the age of 105. And now we're off to Jaipur. There's Charlie. Mr. Chacha is lost down memory lane.
That's right, I'm looking for my room that I used to stay in here.
At least the
12
views are
years
nice,
ago.
and you don't get this kind of force in Indonesia.
No, you don't get... No, you don't.
And we are at the Jaipur Literature Festival.
Coming to see our friends Sushila, Raman and Sam play.
शराबी शराबी मैं 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 ये मेरा दीवाना
transcends barriers and speaks the language of love.